Do not be alarmed. It's just a couple of guys. Who are these guys? Ray Regina, beloved former mayor of St. Charles, lifetime educator, and Pat Crimmins, a Geneva lawyer, but he's actually okay. From Elgin to Aurora, from Naperville to Elburn, these guys are gonna talk everything. So, here's Pat and Ray.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Just a Couple of Guys, now in our 5th year, along with the affable and sometimes laughable,
Sometimes, sure.
Pat Crimmins. Yours truly, Ray Rogina. We're at Northwest Medicine Field for the first of several podcasts here this summer. Pat, baseball's here. It's going to be June, and we're here to watch the back-to-back champion Kane County Cougars.
Yeah, it's going to be June tomorrow. So I don't know what happened in the month of May, but excited as always to be here and to have the Cougars as one of our sponsors.
And speaking of the Cougars, they've got up to a good start. They're 9-5, one half game behind the Lake County Dockhounds in their division at 10-5, and things are rolling along pretty smoothly. We're going to talk to Josh Allen, and he's going to tell us about all things Cougars, including the burning bus.
Burning bus.
I thought about that for a second, and I know we talked offline about this. How about a burning bus night? Kind of Bill Vecchian, like you suggested.
You know, they have fireworks, and you've been to a bonfire, remember? So maybe, I'm going to cough here. So maybe we can have a bus, maybe at the end of the year, and set it on fire, and all the kids can watch.
Well, I don't know about setting on fire, but maybe just the carcass of it would be good. Anyway,
if anybody wants the carcass for putt-putt golf, just give us a call.
We have Josh Allen, as we said. He's a longtime member of the Cougars, 6 years, and we're looking forward to that interview. And then as always, we'll scour the concourse for a couple of interesting places that you can go to have a little taste of food prior or during the game.
That's right. The food here is fantastic. The experience is fantastic. I don't know if you live in Kane County how you could not come to a Cougars game.
Absolutely. And they're, again, of championship caliber. Well, we're going to take a small break and let one of our sponsors tell you about their fine product. When we return, we'll have Josh Allen, the second baseman of the Kane County Cougars. You stay tuned.
The Kane County Cougars are back for the summer. The best family entertainment around features sunshine, baseball, and fireworks through Labor Day. With great food, world-class entertainment, exciting giveaways, and running the bases after every game, there's something for everyone at a Cougars game. Thirsty Thursdays feature $2 beer, pop, and half-price hot dogs. And for Sunday day games, a $15 ticket will get you $15 right back in concessions cash to spend at the ballpark. Come on out to beautiful Northwestern Medicine Field this summer for sunshine, baseball, and fireworks, and make your family memories today.
Well, we're back here in the dugout at Northwestern Medicine Field, and very pleased to have the, I would say, great, superior second baseman of the Kane County Cougars, our friend Josh Allen, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
We shake your hand again. Congratulations on back-to-back championships that you've been a big part of.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been quite a ride, and looking for number 3 this year.
Three-peat?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Yes, sir.
we're going to make a valiant effort on that.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm a lawyer. I do name changes. Maybe we could just do champion Josh Allen.
That's right.
As your official name.
Hey, I would take that.
Now, without getting too personal here, but the fact of the matter is, you've been with the Cougars for 6 years. You've been in independent baseball most of your career, Evansville and St. Paul, notably, although you were in the Mets organization for a year. And now 6 years here and a stalwart second baseman. At 35, what's the future hold for Josh Allen beyond when baseball finally decides you need to call it quits?
Well, my family owns a cattle business back home, so definitely, stay involved in that at some point or in some capacity. But I've played my whole life in baseball, and that's what I know the best. And, as you get older, you start thinking about, how can you how can you give back with the skills and the talents and the abilities that you have. And so I definitely feel like I can make the most impact staying in the baseball world and kind of having, passing down some of those experience and some of those lessons that I've learned to the younger generation.
I was going to say, and last year you had Crosby on the team from Elburn here. He was 36 and going strong and made a big contribution to the team. You do see a few more years left in baseball.
Potentially, yes, sir. Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, once you reach my age, it's kind of a year to year kind of basis.
Do you think though you could go to another level?
I think so. Yes, sir. For sure. Sure. Absolutely.
And when you say another level, are you talking about an affiliated team, or what are we talking about?
I mean, if they would have me, for sure. I mean, I'll definitely take it.
Now, do you think you still have the same odds of getting an affiliated roster with that haircut you showed us?
I think the haircut actually helps me.
It helps you.
Yeah. I think my age is definitely working against me.
We'll show it to you at the end.
At the end. Well, here's the deal. You're back for your 6th year with the Cougars,
sir,
and you've been a champion 2 of those 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So tell us, are we going to get a 3-peat here, or what are you thinking?
That's the goal. I mean, we brought back our cores. Our cores kind of stuck together the last few years, which I think kind of makes a huge difference because there's no substitute for experience, especially when you get in the playoffs and everything. Being there, when you've been there, done that means a lot, and we definitely have that core group of guys. So that's the goal this year. Nobody's ever 3-peated, so we're looking to do it.
So you say core, are you talking about the infield, like the entire 9, or what?
I mean, the guys that have been here for both those runs, obviously defensively, Claudio Final, Todd Lott, Armand Upshaw, and then of course the pitchers, Vinny Tampanelli, Jake Gozo, Jordan Martinson. All those guys, Logan Nissen, they've been here for a while, and that's kind of our core group. And, whenever you're able to bring back guys like that, whenever you bring in the new guys, everybody just kind of transforms a little quicker and a little bit easier.
What are you hoping to improve upon from last year to this year? I mean,
individually, I would say consistency. Consistency offensively for sure. I kind of had a down year last year offensively, so just looking to stay more consistent and have better at bats.
And having said that, your lifetime batting average is close to 300.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, we talked to Curtis before we went on the air, and he said you were barely on the roster this year.
Yeah, got to fight for a job.
After last year. So you're originally from Florida?
Yes, sir.
And you talked about your family having a business down there, cattle ranching or cattle wrestling or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So you were born there, grew up there?
I was born there and grown up there. Yes, sir. It's been in our family. My grandpa bought it back in the 70s, and it's been in our family ever since. So.
And when you say it's a ranch of cattle?
Yes, sir. Yep. So we used to have horses.
I'm just from Illinois. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, we used to have horses and cattle, and now we just have cattle. So meat business, and we grow them up. We actually do show cows as well. That's kind of my niece's thing. My niece travels all over Texas, Oklahoma, everywhere, and shows cows and tries to build kind of our brand and our ranch and our genetics.
So I take it that should you decide at some point not to play anymore, or if somebody decides that for you, you're going to go back to that.
Absolutely.
What is it that you do on the ranch, if anything?
I kind of reap the benefits of everybody else's work because
free steaks,
exactly.
Yeah.
Because during the summer is when mainly a lot of the work goes down, and I'm gone up here, so I just kind of come home and reap the benefits.
It's the perfect side job.
It's the perfect job. For sure.
Well, what do you think about Kane County though in relation to Florida? I know obviously we don't have the sun and the beach and the other things that they have, but obviously you've been here for 6 years. What's attracted you to this community other than your girlfriend?
Yeah, this has kind of become my second home. It's a beautiful place, and I don't get to live here during the cold and nasty months, so that's great for me. I get to enjoy the good months. But I mean, it's a beautiful place, great people. I've always felt at home here. People have always been extremely gracious and extremely kind to me, and it's just kind of been like a second home, and I've kind of developed a life here for sure.
Great fans, they fill the ballpark.
Absolutely.
You don't see that everywhere.
No,
right?
Sir, not at all. Especially in this league, we definitely have the best fans by far in this league for sure.
They'll get me to hear that.
Yes, sir.
We talked. This is an interesting league in the fact that you've got a team in Winnipeg, and you got a team south of Fort Worth, Texas. So over the years, we've talked to some of their players about the 17-hour bus ride to Claiborne, which is coming up this week, and you'll be down there for 6 days and 6 games total. And then we talked to the general manager and found out that some of you decide, nah, we don't want that 17-hour bus trip, and you take a flight down there. You're one of the guys that decided to fly the friendly skies.
Yes, sir. I'm one of the smart ones. For sure. If you don't have to take a 17-hour bus ride, why would you? Is my question. So whenever I was younger, just to enjoy the bus rides and enjoy the time with the guys, I would do it. But I'm old and it hurts my hips trying to sleep on a bus. So, I want to fly and get that out of the way.
But I have to now ask this question. I just got to thinking about this. So you're in the same town, a small 30,000 population town south of Fort Worth for 6 days. We know you have 6 games. What else is there to do in Claiborne, Texas?
Well, it's actually funny because we're actually my family does a lot of business with a big cattle ranch down there. And yeah, the Harris River Bend Ranch, and which is in Glen Rose, which is kind of just outside of Cleburne. And so I hang out with some of the cowboys down there.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yep, we go down there every now and then and see the cows. And my parents normally come down and kind of make it a little business trip whenever they're
nice.
down there.
Then,
yes, sir.
I guess it's not such a road to hell as
that is true.
I have portrayed it to be.
But other than that, there's a pizza place that's pretty good about a block
pizza
away,
place.
and that's about it.
One.
So-
Is the same true going north, the long bus trip to Winnipeg?
Winnipeg, yes, sir. Yeah, once you get into the Dakotas, there's really nothing, and there's no topography, anything like that. So you hit Fargo, and Fargo kind of feels like a simulation at times.
Yes, it does.
And then once you get north of Fargo, it's nothing until Winnipeg for sure.
Have you ever been involved in the rodeo?
No, sir. No, I have not. I rode sheep whenever I was a little kid.
Oh, who hasn't? Who hasn't? I went to college. I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, that's about as far as my rodeo experience goes.
I don't know your whole life story, but it's my understanding you're a second baseman. Always been a second baseman?
Actually, no. I was a shortstop growing up. I had always been a shortstop until I got into pro ball. Oh. And then they moved me to second because they said I was too short to play shortstop.
Well, I've done some coaching in my day, and I saw you walking up, and you have the perfect kind of wherewithal for a second baseman.
Well, thank you.
But Pat, our crack production staff, has done some research, and he's actually thrown a few pitches on the mound. Am I correct?
I have, yes, sir.
It's right there on your record.
Yep.
Talk a minute about that.
Yeah. So, I mean,
what's your whip?
I have no idea, to be honest with you. I haven't pitched enough to really look at it. I don't walk many people. I'll tell you that.
That's right.
But yeah, no, I pitched growing up, and I had Tommy John in college. And
right?
Yes, sir. And then that's when my pitching career ended. And then I got a couple. I think I had like 2 innings professionally, and it's just kind of go out there and throw below the hitting speed and see what happens.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
The ACL or
UCL.
UCL.
Yes, sir.
That didn't have any effect on your ability to play shortstop.
No, sir, no. But I do have to say that with time and with age, second base is a lot better because it's like playing shortstop, but I get to lob the ball over the
first. That's right.
Now, we know you have to get back out there and warm up and so on. So I think we'll conclude because the last week or so, we opened the papers here locally and we see the following headline. We see it says, Kane County Cougar bus burned. And I said to myself, I am not going to let this interview go without you telling the fans and everything, maybe a little bit more of a detailed account of exactly what happened.
Yeah, and I mean it happened at like 2 a.m, the morning of like our last day. So we had an 8:30 bus to put our stuff on, to put all of our luggage and everything on the bus before we went to the field. We're leaving our hotel room. We're about to get on the elevator, and somebody sticks their head out the door and says, "Hey, no more bus. It burned down last night." And we thought they were kidding, and so we're like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." We go to the lobby, and sure enough, we found out our bus was burned that night. And the bad thing for me is I'm a big, being that I'm from the South and all that, I'm a big bluegrass fan. And so one of the things I always wanted to do is I want to learn how to play the fiddle. And I had just bought a fiddle, and it was on the bus, and it went up in smoke.
Insured?
And no, sir, it was not.
We come from a Bill Vecchian background here. Wouldn't it be great to put the burned bus carcass out here in center field?
That is a great
Come
idea.
on.
That is a great idea. But it
Your
did
inspiration.
Burn bus night.
exactly. It did lead us to the win though, because that last game was for the series, and we're
Yeah.
like, we can't let them win the series and burn our bus down.
Perhaps Claire
And so-
can get a lanyard with a burned bus,
That's right.
little medallion
That's right.
to inspire the team.
We know you're busy. We appreciate your time today. We appreciate your contribution to this team over the last 6 years. We appreciate the fact that we know you're a fan favorite. They like you. Before you leave, though, we talked about Pat brought this up. I think you need to let the fans decide whether they like your haircut.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Look at that.
Look
boy.
at that.
Hey, there it is.
Now, we also discussed the most important part is the fact that his girlfriend likes it.
His
My girlfriend
girlfriend,
likes it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
all that matters.
imprimatur. Yes,
Yes, sir.
indeed.
Yes, sir.
Josh Allen,
Yeah.
a three-peat.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be pulling hard for you. We'll be here this all summer
Thank you.
doing podcasts, and we'll wish you nothing but the best.
Yes,
No
sir. Well,
pressure,
thank you
no
so
pressure.
much. Thank y'all for having me.
Maybe Christmas time you can send us a box of steaks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like that concept. I do like that concept. We'll send you our email later. Hey, he's Josh Allen. He's a fine second base for the Kane County Cougars. A pleasure to have him on here. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. You stay tuned. Hello, friends. There's nothing like a summer night at River Edge Park in downtown Aurora. Live music along the Fox River, the energy of the crowd, and that easy, laid-back feeling you only get when you're spending time with your friends, family, and concert crew. And this summer's lineup is stacked. Don't miss Blues on the Fox on June 20th for a day of incredible blues. Rock out with Cheap Trick on June 25th. Celebrate the holiday weekend with Lauren Elena on July 5th. Catch a high-energy blend of country and soul with 615 Collective on July 25th. UB40 featuring Allie Campbell brings timeless reggae rhythms on August 9th. Government Mule will give a powerhouse performance on August 13th. Soak up the sounds of summer with the Beach Boys on August 14th and sing along with every word with Third Eye Blind on August 23rd. It's more than a concert, it's a summer tradition. See the full lineup and get your tickets now at riveredgeaurora.com.
All right, we're back after our wonderful interview with Josh Allen. We're here at a food truck, also known as Wafadilla or Wafadilla.
That's for our Spanish friends.
And that's for our Spanish audience. And we're here with Madison.
Yes.
Madison Peterson.
Yes, Madison.
Interesting name. And Gavin. They also kind of the brother or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm her younger brother. My little brother.
All right.
And so we're here to find out, what it is that I can buy here and eat here. And you're going to tell us a little bit about the business, how you make these things, and what they are.
Yeah, so I actually have prepared for you a classic waffadilla. So this is our cravings box. So in here you'll see this is a classic with chicken. You get 8 quarter pieces, and then this is with our sauce flight. So that's garlic crema, zesty ranchero, maple chipotle, that's our spicy. And this is our sleeper sauce. The blueberry barbecue, it sounds different, but people love it. The cheese and the blueberry combo is everyone's favorite.
We asked you offline, as far as popularity is concerned, what would be the most popular sauce? The one you just mentioned.
Garlic crema. Garlic crema goes with everything. I mean, literally anything. But it is definitely the favorite. And then I would say it'd be blueberry barbecue, then probably maple chipotle.
Now you call this the classic version.
This is the classic.
Now I'm just a lawyer, but that tells me there are other versions.
Yeah, so this is the classic, and then we have the hold and fold, which is more think like a taco, shaped like a taco. So it's crispy on the outside, chicken sits in the center. You still get 2 of our homemade sauces. And then we also have our Dilla Dunkers. That's our shareable portion. So Dilla Dunkers are strips. And then that one comes with our sauce flight. So that one's good for the ballpark, of course, because you're sharing. You got your family here.
Maybe romance.
Oh, that too. You guys can have the cheese pull between the two of you. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do that.
No. We're just friends.
Well, and then we do have our desserts too. So our waffle pop. So our waffle pop is a southern style biscuit on a stick, cinnamon sugar, and then we have a maple cheesecake glaze. So see, we have a picture here if you want to see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's our waffle pop.
So waffle on a stick, basically.
Now, Madison, I think the thing I've gleaned from your conversation here is very simple. All this stuff, you think of waffle, you think about going to Waffle House, sitting down, having breakfast. All this stuff is movable to your seat in the ballpark.
Yeah, so we designed this packaging specifically for a place like this, for a stadium. This is the next stadium food. So we also, with every order, you get an affirmation card. It says to and from, so you can pass it along, you can keep it. It's just our way of giving back, our way of trying to spread happiness and kindness. So
now, we spoke to Curtis Haug, the general manager, before the season started. He says, Wafadilla is coming to the ballpark. This is your first year. Talk to us a little bit about you deciding you wanted to make inroads here at the ballpark and how you went through the process of getting here.
Yeah, I honestly, I reached out and I talked with John, who's the food director here.
Our guy, John.
He's my guy too. I love John.
Did he say anything about us?
No, he didn't. But if I told him I met you, I'm sure he would.
Oh, yeah.
But he is a great person. We had a meeting and I brought in my packaging to show him, and he was very impressed by us. He liked our aesthetic. It's something new and different. So.
Well, I tried one with the blueberry. It was fantastic.
I saw you sampling.
Fantastic.
You
Yes.
like
So tell me a little bit about the business. How long have you been doing this?
Yeah, so this is our third season. So about 2 years. We've had an insane amount of feedback. We are already looking into our second trailer. So we're hoping that we are here. A new permanent residence here would be moving forward in the future, and then have another one out in the community.
My final question would be, beside the Cougars, where else in the valley can we see Wafadilla?
So we are primarily in Kane County. We live in Hampshire, so we are Kane County residents, and we like to stay within our communities. But you'll see us in Kane County, McHenry County. This year we'll be at Country Thunder. We'll be at McHenry County Music Fest.
Right.
We do a lot of events at breweries, so like Riverlands in St. Charles, we do events at a lot. That's a great one. They do a reptile show for kids. That's a good one.
And one final question for the brother: how is she as an employer?
As an employer, she is amazing. As a sister, she can be a little crazy sometimes, but that's okay. I wouldn't ask for a better boss.
Yeah.
All right.
He's been with us for about 2 years.
Let me ask, how did this start? You're making these at home?
Yeah, so we moved in our house. Our daughter asked for a quesadilla, and at the time I didn't have anything unpacked besides a waffle iron. So I said, all right, well, I'm just, the mom mode. You just go, and then so I just started creating a waffadilla and a quesadilla and a waffle iron, and then it became.
I assume it's now a protected name, and you've gone through that process? Very nice.
Yes. Nobody steal it.
For our audience, I'm sorry. For our audience, you're here at Cougar Stadium. Win to win, win to win.
Yeah, no, I mean, we are super grateful. We can't wait. Maybe you'll see us at the new Bears Stadium one day. That's the goal.
Are you guys go to Indiana?
No, yeah, right. We'll see. No, hopefully Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
But this could be the next stadium.
We can find you here.
Yes.
When?
Thursday through Sunday. Thursday through Sunday, we will be here for all home games.
So if there's a ball game, home game, you're here.
Yes.
Pat, I want to have a waffadilla. So I'm going to say, Madison, Gavin, thank you.
Oh, Great American.
Well, we're back in one of our favorite, and if not our favorite place in the whole ballpark. It's very cold in here, the Beer Cave. And Pat, we each got a beer to celebrate the opening of the baseball season here. And what'd you get?
I got a pop beer.
All right.
Got a little fruit in it. It's not too heavy. Perfect.
And
with some Pollyannas.
And our maitre d' in the Beer Cave is Cindy. Cindy, come over here for a second. We want to talk to you about we're going to talk about some of the all things beer.
When did you start drinking? Age 10?
Matt, stop. Age Probably what? High school.
All right. Let's ask a serious question. In the beer cave here, what would you say are the top 3 sellers? You've been here. You know, or some of the favorites.
Probably be the Goofy Boots. Yeah, Goofy Boots.
What type of beer is that?
It's a hazy IPA. Yeah, that was real popular.
That aren't here because they're gone already.
Modelo's a pretty popular choice too. I mean, that's.
Do people walk in there and still buy an old style?
Absolutely.
People will come in and still buy an old style.
I tell them every time it's a baseball beer.
Baseball
Absolutely.
beer.
There's an old
That's
school
what
element
makes
to this place. Yeah.
I noticed there's a Batavia beer over here.
Yep.
In fact, I think that's the one you poured for me, the red ale. Right here. Kevin, I'll hold up the salute.
Salute.
All right. Well, anyway, it's always a pleasure, and they always treat us like kings in
You
here.
know what goes with a good beer? Is a waffle.
Wapadilla
Waffadilla
for our Spanish friends.
for our Spanish.
All right. We're gonna. We've
Hold on.
been there already. The Wapadilla, and
Style banyo.
oh my God, it was good. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back with some more comments. You stay tuned. Hello, friends. This is Ray Rogina, and golf season is here. So I want to tell you, golfers out there, about the city of Elgin's 3 great golf courses. Elgin has become a premier destination for thousands of golfers throughout the region. The combined collection of 36 holes between Bowes Creek Country Club and the Highlands of Elgin provide golfers with an adventure through a variety of unique golf holes in beautiful settings. And if you're looking for a classic and sporty 9-hole golf course, Wing Park Golf Course is perfect for you. Established in 1908, it is the oldest 9-hole municipal golf course in Illinois. This superior golf course offers something for everyone. Expert players with hours to spare, or the amateur just beginning to learn their swing, will all enjoy a wonderful day at any of our Elgin golf courses. Hello, friends. This is Ray Rogina. Looking to make your next move stress-free? Meet MK Movers, your trusted local moving experts. Family-owned and operated, MK Movers is dedicated to providing seamless, reliable service, from packing and storage to long-distance moves. Their experienced team treats every move with care and professionalism, ensuring your belongings arrive safely. Plus, with their eco-friendly recycled box program and commitment to transparent pricing, you'll experience a move that's both easy and responsible. Whether it's across town or across the country, MK Movers is here to help you move forward. Visit www.mkmover.com to learn more. Well, we're back. The game is afoot, as Sherlock Holmes would say, and the Cougars are winning, and we've had another good time at Northwestern Medicine Field.
Wonderful day, a nice crowd, and quite a ball game for the Cougars.
Hey, and after our guy who we interviewed, and what a nice interview that was.
Nice man.
Very nice man. He gets hit the first 2 times he comes to the plate, gives the pitcher a little stare, but not much, and then walks to first base. On his 3rd trip to the plate, we watched that ball sail over that left field wall.
Line drive.
It was
Line drive.
Josh Allen, our guy, boy.
Josh Allen. And for his size, that was quite a shot.
Right.
Yeah.
It really was. And all I can say again is that this atmosphere here is something you want to take advantage of as the summer unfolds.
Electric.
Well, Electric, the 2-time champion, and they're playing well. If they win today, they'll be 10-5. Now, looking ahead, they go on that infamous six-day, 6-game road trip down to south of Fort Worth, Texas, as you heard.
New bus, or would they have a rental? Or
Well, I don't know what. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What bus are they taking?
Right.
Well, some of them are taking a plane, though.
That's
Anyway,
right. That's right.
they'll return on the 9th of June to play the Lake County Dock Hounds. who happened to be ahead of them at this point in time. So it'll be a 3-game series, including a Thursday, and then on the 11th, it's 80s night. That's right up your alley.
That's right. That's what I was.
The 12th is superhero night. I'm sure they'll be giving some kind of superhero bobblehead away.
Also my night.
That's right. And then the 13th is the unveiling of this year's alternate ego. It's Kane County Swedish meatballs. They had atomic pork chops a couple years ago, and so this year we're gonna, and then they'll have those jerseys to go ahead. We want to thank our crack producer Paul Stuckel for a job well done. For Kevin Ketchum, Fox Valley Magazine, Win and Hout Productions, and just a couple of guys advertising, and just in case you want to call him to get a sponsorship.
Let's not forget a shout out to the Italy trip.
Oh, well, you have about a month. You have about a month to sign up for that Italy trip. $500 deposit will get you rolling from Intertrav, and we hope that you'll jump on board while you can. It's a well-polished deal that I don't think you can afford to miss, especially if you're looking to go to Italy, and specifically Rome and Tuscany is your cup of tea, then you should go. For my partner, Pat Crimmins.
Still enjoying the waffle dia.
Waffle dia. Ray Rogan wishing you all a very pleasant afternoon. We'll be at Greek Fest next week in Elgin, and we'll probably have a little oompa. And so until then, so long, everyone.